Okay, well, thank you for joining me today, Robin. Before we get into too much about Talent Ticker, could you please introduce yourself and tell me a little bit more about your business?
Sure. So I am Robin Payne, and I am part of McNeal and Payne Talent. My business partner, Janelle McNeal, and I have worked together for over 10 years. So I've been recruiting for 12, and she joined the firm that I was with a couple of years after. So we have literally been next door or partnering or talking on the phone every day, all day for years, and it's been great. But in March of 2019, we started our own firm, which was great timing, 1 year before COVID hit, and 1 year to get things off the ground before everything went to a screeching halt. But we lived through it, and now we're here to tell a story. And Talent Ticker was a new idea that a guy named Ricky happened to call me, and I picked up the phone and I listened to him. I heard him out, and we're very glad that we did. So.
Mhm. So, since starting in 2019, what has been then your primary focus through the business? Of course, after battling through a pandemic, what's been the focus?
So we are down in Houston. So the pandemic greatly affected us. I mean, it was a perfect storm of oil and gas, the downturn in oil and gas, as well as COVID. Our primary focus has always been accounting and finance. So that spans many industries, but we each kind of have our niche areas. Mine has always leaned more towards energy or upstream oil and gas, now more so renewable. And Janelle has her own interest as well. And our other business partner, Kyla, we all kind of have certain areas that we enjoy working in, but always accounting and finance. That's been our main area that we focus
Mhm.
in.
And of course, Talent Ticker came after the pandemic and everything. What was your main reason for getting on board with Talent Ticker? What was your buy-in with it?
I mean, as a salesperson, I mean, we all know we get a lot of sales calls, right? And I try to be patient with people, but we only have so much time in a day. And I swear, this guy Ricky, there was something about him that just caught my attention, and I thought he sounded very genuine. And he started talking about AI. He started talking about the algorithms and 40 different algorithms that you use to predict whether or not a candidate would leave a job. And I thought our biggest problem right now is candidates deciding to take counter offers. I mean, we have had the worst run of luck with people taking counter offers. So if we knew that people ahead of time were already looking to leave, that seems like, gosh, that could save all of this trouble that we're experiencing. So that, and I think we were just looking for a new lead generating system. We had tried another, and we were paying a lot of money for it, and we weren't really seeing enough, as far as results go. We weren't experiencing enough success, I'd say.
Mhm. So, since joining this June, have you found that success in Talent Ticker?
About 2 weeks into using Talent Ticker, I actually found someone who is a commercial property underwriter, which is completely out of my niche market, and something that I was very honest with the client, and we let them know that that is not our area that we work in, and we could possibly partner with another firm, but we were unsure how that would work. So I ran a search and came up with a pretty good list. And really, the first person that I thought, oh wow, she looks great. She happened to answer right away. Um, I mean, it worked out. It was the most smooth and simple process that I've had in years, and she's been amazing. So I actually just talked to the hiring manager today. She's doing great. He loves her, and he's ready to hire somebody that's on a higher level than her. So somebody that would be kind of the head, and that's in that same area. And I'm thinking, well, thank God I have Talent Ticker.
I love that. 2 weeks to find success. That's amazing, honestly. Um,
Yes, and
so, oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say another success we had is we've had some financial reporting manager or director positions, and those are not easy to fill. It's a lot of work and trouble, and it's difficult to find good people willing to make a move. So this past week, we actually had two amazing candidates, and one of the best. I told her, I said it was one of the best conversations with the candidate that I've had in years, and both were sourced through Talent Ticker. One made it to second interviews, and one is having a third interview. So Those were not, I couldn't believe they were candidates that we were unaware of, because they're in Houston. They should, have shown up on our radar at some point in 12 years, and they hadn't.
I love that. That's so exciting. So about 3 months in and finding success there multiple times, that's very exciting.
Yes.
Um, so of course, and with those successes, with your usage and Talent Ticker, what have been, your thoughts on Talent Ticker so far?
So, I mean, day to day, we really, number one, I'd say Talent Ticker is very affordable. There are a lot of lead generating systems out there, and some can cost as much as a very nice car. And us being a small boutique, there aren't very many of us, and we're growing, but we're 3.5 years into our business. And so coming across something like this, I'm really fascinated with AI. I'm really fascinated with, trying to be ahead of technology and ahead of, recruiters, and what just, everybody's doing the same thing over and over, LinkedIn, and so when I asked him some of the algorithms and what they look for, and he mentioned, it could be anything from how often they change jobs to industry trends to company news, whether they're being sold. I mean, they look at so many different things that might indicate they're changing jobs. Um, so I think that was huge for me. But
So finding early success in the platform is so awesome. So what have been besides that success, your thoughts on Talent Ticker so
oh yes,
far
yes, okay,
and the effects on your day to day?
okay. Well, it does seem to be providing candidates that we are not, candidates and hiring managers that we are not aware of. I think we're learning how to use the system. The one thing that I can say I truly love about Talent Ticker is the customer service and the people. I mean, they by far stand out. You guys have been amazing. And not just one person, two people, three people, four people. We have had, from the onboarding point to you, it's someone is there every week, and I think that is how the success, that's where the success truly comes from. We need that constant, not to mention the updates that you have, but you are constantly there to answer our questions, to teach us about new things. You're asking us what we would like to see. Are there areas that, you can improve? I mean, that's all incredible, and you actually listen to it and make the changes. That's the best part, I mean, a lot of times our ATS system will say, do you guys have recommendations? We're going to be rolling out changes. Great. But to actually hear that we're being heard and that these product updates are being rolled out is pretty incredible. I mean, it makes us
That
feel very special.
well, you just made me feel very special. That is so great to hear. Um, Truly, like the customer part of Talent Ticker, we love working with our customers and absolutely love when we get to have fun conversations with you guys too. So
We
every time we
enjoy
get
it
on the
too.
call, I love hearing about how the past couple weeks have been, where you guys have been going on vacation. I
Or
absolutely
sick
love it.
kids, or
Yeah,
but no, we
exactly.
so enjoy talking with you guys, and everyone has been, it's almost like we've been sad to leave each person, but then the next has been just as great. So it's pretty incredible to see a company that's new and doing something, so forward thinking and building things the right way, because I think customer service is lacking in many ways. Right now, and it has been for a while. I think we've kind of lost touch with that. And if you go to Macy's or you go to the mall, and you can easily see that people are frustrated and they're not as kind and warm and attentive as you'd like them to be. And you guys stand out above any company we've worked with in that area.
Well, thank you so much. I guess that kind of brings me then to another question. How would you rate the support from Talent Ticker?
Oh, a 10. And I don't give 10s too often, but
I
that's
love it.
huge.
Thank you. I love it.
Hmm.
Um, and then finally, would you recommend Talent Ticker to a friend?
100%. Now, if they were a competitor, I don't know. I'm just kidding. I'm the more the merrier. So yes, I absolutely would recommend Talent Ticker. I've told plenty of people about it. In fact, fellow recruiters. I mean, I think we're in a business where we connect with people, and we hope to build relationships with those that we trust. And as we do that, we help each other, and we refer things to each other. And And we do have those connections, and we have referred people to Talent Ticker. So I don't think they've all been at a place where they're able to do this yet, but I think you will be seeing people that are referred by us soon.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
You are so welcome.